Greetings. You know this talk about blessings and grace. This terminology of blessings has been exploited beyond compare. This is because you have been told regularly and repeated that blessings comes from somewhere and the grace comes from somewhere. And that is why we run around to touch feeds, to touch photographs, to touch holy spots, thinking that grace is sprouting from there. But I'm telling you one thing. If you do not have belief in that person, place, object, why does the grace doesn't come? Why does it come only to those who are believers? Please understand, it is your belief that generates grace, and grace doesn't come from outside, from the skies or the cloud, or from a photo, or from an object, or from a person. When you look at that person, place, or thing with a certain belief, trust, surrender, love, devotion in your heart, the grace and blessings pour out from your heart being, from the center of your being. Experiment with it. If this is not known, you can be easily exploited. That is why we feel that, only when we go to a certain person, place, thing, or we connect, this word connect, to a certain place, person, thing, that grace flows from that person, place, thing. Wrong. It's your belief, your faith that generates grace. You create your own Shaktipat, you create your own grace, is what Sri Lakshmanju said from Kashmir Shaivism. Very, very true. Why? Because he says you are Parabhairava. The light that emanates from anybody is the same light that emanates from you. The only difference is you have not sought it where it should be. You are seeking it in some other place. The beauty is that any place you seek from, it has to be there. But it is a stimulus. All the external is just a stimulus. That stimulus generates a certain love, devotion, faith, and trust in your being. And from your being flows that grace, that blessings. What my first guru, Mohan Swami of Sogal, North Karnataka, taught me was to touch your own feet. When I went to touch his feet first, he's a yogi, living in isolation. When I went to touch his feet for the first time, he lifted me up and he said, "Don't touch my feet, touch your own feet, because the God in me and the God in you is the same. You're touching me because you feel the God is in me, and I am telling you God is in you also. Learn to touch your own feet. Learn to bless yourself." I'm saying, learn to love yourself, learn to bless yourself, learn to create this grace from yourself. Every time you can, look into the mirror. Look at yourself with love. I'm telling you, try this. Look into your eyes. Deeply create a blessing from your heart towards that reflection. Deeply send love and blessings and healings, and see what happens. You'll feel as though somebody is blessing you. That's because you have the power to bless yourself, to bring grace into your own life. So instead of running here and there, visiting hundreds of places and people, thinking that if you visit there only grace is going to come, change your perceptions, reflect deeply on what I said. And if you understand this, if you understand the power is within you, the healing is within you, the grace is within you, God is within you, Guru is within you, knowledge is within you, everything is within you. If you understand it, you cannot be exploited. But the only thing is, you don't search where it has to be. You are scattered everywhere else other than this. Apart from this, where you have to be living this, you are everywhere. That is why you don't get it. That is why others get it. And then you are asked to follow. So instead of becoming followers, follow your own heart, my dear. Follow your own being. Take help from others, no problem. Take help from your teachers. Take help from everybody, but realize it is here. It is not there. teachers come to teach you, it is here, not in them. So you don't idolize them. You don't have to worship them. Worship yourself. आपको देओ, आपको बजो, आपके भीतर आपके राम आप होके रहते हैं. Bless you.